In a small village surrounded by green hills, there was a group of friends: Tom, Lily, Max, and Emma. They loved playing together, exploring the woods, and telling each other stories. One sunny afternoon, while they were playing near an old oak tree, they found a shiny silver key half buried in the ground. It was unlike any key they had ever seen, with intricate designs and a tiny emerald embedded in the handle. They searched around the tree but didn't see anything that looked like it needed a key. Just as they were about to give up, Max noticed something glinting in the distance. It was a small, hidden door at the base of a hill, almost covered by ivy and moss. Emma tried the key in the lock, and to their delight, it fit perfectly. The door creaked open, revealing a dark tunnel. The tunnel was narrow and damp, with roots hanging from the ceiling. The friends walked carefully, holding hands so they wouldn't get separated. After a few minutes, they saw a faint light ahead. When they reached the end of the tunnel, they stepped into a magical underground world. There were glowing flowers, sparkling streams, and tiny houses made of mushrooms and twigs. It was like nothing they had ever seen before. Suddenly, a group of tiny winged creatures flew towards them. They were fairies, each no bigger than a thumb, with shimmering wings and bright, smiling faces. "Welcome to Fairyland," said the fairy leader, who wore a crown made of daisies. "I am Queen Flora. Thank you for finding the key and opening the door." "Fairyland?" Max repeated, still in disbelief. "This is incredible." Queen Flora explained that the door had been locked for many years, ever since an evil wizard had stolen their magic crystal. Without the crystal, their world had begun to fade and lose its magic. "We need your help," Queen Flora said. "The crystal is hidden in the wizard's tower, deep in the dark forest. We are too small to retrieve it, but you are brave and strong." The friends agreed to help without hesitation. Queen Flora gave them a map and some magical items: a glowing lantern, a cloak of invisibility, and a pouch of fairy dust that could make them fly for a short time. They set off on their journey, determined to save Fairyland. The dark forest was eerie and filled with strange noises. They used the lantern to light their way, and the cloak to hide from the wizard's spies. After hours of walking, they finally reached the wizard's tower. It was tall and menacing, with dark clouds swirling around its peak. They could see the crystal glowing in a room at the top. They sprinkled the fairy dust on themselves and floated up to the tower window. Carefully, they climbed inside and tiptoed towards the crystal. Just as Tom reached out to grab it, the wizard appeared, blocking their way. "Who dares to enter my tower?" the wizard roared, his eyes flashing with anger. Thinking quickly, Lily threw the cloak of invisibility over them, and they vanished from sight. The wizard looked around, confused, giving Max a chance to grab the crystal. "Let's go," Max whispered, and they flew out of the window as fast as they could. They flew back to Fairyland, where Queen Flora and the other fairies were waiting anxiously. "You did it!" Queen Flora cheered when she saw the crystal. Tom handed the crystal to Queen Flora, who placed it back in its rightful spot. Instantly, Fairyland lit up with vibrant colors, and the magic returned stronger than ever. The fairies threw a grand celebration in their honor, with music, dancing, and delicious fairy treats. The friends enjoyed the magical festivities, feeling proud of what they had accomplished. When it was time to leave, Queen Flora gave them each a small, enchanted flower as a token of gratitude. The friends waved goodbye and returned to their village, promising to visit Fairyland again someday. From that day on, whenever they looked at the enchanted flowers, they remembered their incredible adventure and the magical world they had saved, and they knew that no matter what challenges they faced, they could overcome them together.